Make a habit of asking yourself tough questions at work. Listen, as a new manager, you're no longer responsible for just your work. You're responsible for your work as well as the work and results of your team members. So it becomes even important, more important rather, that you not only are on top of things by way of doing things and making sure that everything has been completed, but make it a practice to ask yourself difficult questions. For instance, if you have just made a decision about how to progress a particular matter or a particular task, ask yourself this question. If my line manager were to question this decision I just made, or if the senior management team were to question this decision that I made, how am I going to defend the decision? If your team is not performing well, ask yourself, why are we not hitting our targets? And then when you have the answer, ask yourself why that exists, the reason that is making you not to hit your target exists. And then ask another why and another why until you come to a response or an answer that works. But this is not just for you to be able to answer difficult questions. It's not just to help you with your communication skills. It also helps you with your leadership and your problem solving skills. For instance, if you're not meeting your targets and you ask yourself, why aren't we hitting our targets? The answer that you get may help you to come up with a strategy or a tactic to change the narrative and improve your performance with regards to that particular target that you were before now not meeting. So it's not just for your communication skills. It helps you with your general critical thinking skills. It helps you with your problem solving skills as well as your leadership skills because you're seeing problems before anybody else sees it and you're solving those problems so that by the time you get into a meeting, you're not there to defend or to excuse or explain a shortfall. You're there to probably say, this is what happened during the week or during the month, and this was what we did to correct it so that it didn't linger. And that shows that you're thinking as a leader, not just someone who is performing tasks because they've been asked to perform it. So that's the fourth way to be able to answer tough questions at work without unraveling. You already have the answer because you asked yourself those questions before somebody else got to ask you. Because I don't want this video to be so long, I'm going to have to ask you to download my e-guide, Answer Without Rambling, how new managers answer difficult questions without freezing, without over explaining, or losing credibility in the workplace. I'm going to drop the link in the description below, so make sure to grab your copy. It's totally free.